In this small northeastern corner of Nebraska are the big musical notes of Wayne State student Emerald Gwinner playing her heart out. But if you listen closely, you may also hear her pain.
I wanted to be, if not loved, just accepted for who I really was.
For nearly 20 years, Emerald says she couldn't tell a single soul her secret.
There's a lot of people saying that bisexuality isn't real. It's a really lonely feeling.
Then there was the relentless taunting and teasing from high school students and classmates. At one point, the bullying became intolerable.
I would just duck into the office or the counselors and sit there until a few minutes after the bell rang so I could just walk down the hallway. I had a couple plans, like I never acted on them, but I did have plans. I think what really got me through it is my love of music.
Her saving grace, music, and Ron Holt, a complete stranger who inspired self-confidence in her.
Studies have shown that LGBT kids are more likely to have higher rates of mental health issues.
For more than a decade, Dr. Ron Holt, a San Francisco psychiatrist, has been spending his own time and resources traveling to his alma mater, speaking about his research on the biology of sexuality. Emerald, a shy 18-year-old, attended begrudgingly, but as she heard Dr. Holt talk, his personal story resonated with her.
Throughout growing up, he'd call me a fag or a queer, or look at the way you walk, you're not going to make it in life.
He was gay bashing again, and I said, well, you know, Dad, there's a lot of things that I know now that are different than what you're telling me. And so he said, what were you trying to say to me? Are you trying to say you're gay? And I said, yes, I am. And I have to tell you that was probably one of the most relieving times in my life, because for the first time I was actually able to be true and honest to my own parents about who I was.
Once I was able to get out and make a difference in life, that I was going to help others not go through that. And that's part of the reason why I do what I do, is I want those kids who are struggling with their sexuality to see a positive role model out there who's openly gay.
Emerald anxiously wrote Dr. Holt an email. He was the first person she confided in about her secret.
Thank you for speaking this morning. It helped me understand more about myself. I believe I am bi. I got teased in high school because I had lesbian friends. I spent all my high school years denying it, but I think I have always known. I never really liked normal girl things. Thank you for helping me accept who I am. That was very powerful to me. Yeah. Very powerful.
So when you got that, what were you thinking?
Well, after I cried, you know, I was like, this was worth it to me.
And Emerald, you're just watching now, and you haven't heard him say this, but what are you thinking?
I am really kind of shocked. I didn't know that my story would touch someone else.
A homecoming of sorts, you can see a noticeable shift in Emerald, gaining a sense of pride and now marching to her own tune.
I've become so much more confident in the last month.
His energy, enthusiasm, and words have resonated with countless other students.
What he's shown and given to me, like, you can't put a label on that.
Thank you very much for telling me I love you just as much.
As he helps students find themselves, Dr. Holt found his passion. He's cut down on office hours and works the college crowds across America, reaching more than 6,000 students so far. He's also taking his message to professional conferences and medical audiences, educating and inspiring more than 1,000 physicians on how to provide care and compassion to the LGBT community.
He has exposed a part of himself that's so honest and so genuine. I'm always moved to tears in a way. He's changed the way I think about and practice.
Meanwhile, the music in Emerald's heart isn't playing at full volume yet.
I haven't actually came out to them yet for fear of what they will do.
Although her parents don't know about her truth, she was adamant about sharing her story.
If I could have some comfort in it and maybe go out and help at least one person, then it's worth it. Recently got a tattoo. There's a street sign, it's blank. You don't really know where you're going. A raven means change to me, which means that you can be who you are and it doesn't matter. And behind that, the Golden Gate Bridge. Bridges lead to opportunity for me.
Thanks to a stranger and new friends, Emerald just might fill in the signs of her tattoo with words of hope and inspiration.